Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Elisa and I'm from Able Artswork. I'm here to bring you our first ever online class of the L.E.A.F project, which stands for Learn, Exhibit, Arts, Field Trip. In this class, we learn about exhibit art and we're going to explore an easy way to look at art using the Edmund Feldman Method and do a hands-on art making project, all from the convenience and comfort of your home. Let's first take a look at the Edmund Feldman Method. It's a process of 4 steps, starting with description. Descriptive words are like pointers. They draw attention to certain elements that are worth seeing. We want to be neutral with our words. Let's talk about this group of art pieces by the artist Kim Tucker. What medium or materials are used? What do you see in the artwork? And what is the subject matter about? To answer these questions, let's take a close look. I'm seeing the medium being clay or some type of clay. These are sculptures. In this picture of several pieces together, I'm seeing on the far left round shapes stacked on top of one another. These look personified, being that 2 of the round shapes have eyes on them. On the far right, it looks like a headless ballerina. I'm seeing a tutu and no head or arms. I'm also seeing spirals in the yellow piece. These art pieces are funny to me, and they make me think that the subject is having to do with fun and joy. That's my way to describe them, at least. Now, step number 2, analysis. Analysis includes questions about the elements and principles of design, such as color, shapes, and patterns. We also want to talk about the relationships between the subjects. Now let's take a look at a ceramics piece by Kate Hutter and Roger Lee. What colors are used? What shapes are there, and how have they been arranged? I'm seeing warm colors, orange, beige, and browns. They're earth tones. I'm seeing a lot of different shapes. I'm seeing curved lines, semicircles, rectangles, and they're all being put together like a puzzle. The colors are even contrasting to one another so that the shapes stand out. Step 3, interpretation. Interpretation attempts to get at the meaning of the artwork. We're going to use our knowledge from steps 1 and 2 and try to interpret what the artist is trying to say. Let's discuss a drawing by Kim Tucker. Check out the middle picture on the wall with the yellow face. What areas do you notice first? Do you think there's a relationship between what you notice first and what you notice after? If so, what is the relationship? And how does this art piece make you feel? I noticed first the yellow face. It really stands out. Then I notice his or her dress or tutu. I do think that there's a relationship between what I noticed first and after. It's a whole person or a personified object. But the face that stands out is bright and smiling, so I noticed it first. This piece makes me feel humorous or joyful. It's funny to me that someone in the background is peeking out from behind. Step 4, Judgement. All right, so we're on to our last step, the final phase, which is Judgement. This is when your opinion really comes to play. I want to know, what do you like or dislike about this piece? I want to see a thumbs up for you like it, or a thumbs down if not so much. So let's take a look at the first group of art pieces. What did you like or dislike about the artwork? Thumbs up if you liked it, or thumbs down if you didn't. Now let's look at Kate Hutter and Roger Lee's art piece. What did you like or dislike about it? Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Last but not least, the drawing by Kim Tucker. What did you like or dislike about this art piece? Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. All right, everyone, now let's get started on the second part of the L.E.A.F project, which is the hands-on art making project. What is a mosaic? A mosaic is a picture or pattern made by arranging small colored pieces of hard material, such as stone, tile, or glass, together in a design. A paper mosaic is using small pieces of paper in the design. Here is my example. I made this paper mosaic with my 5-year-old son, so you can also make it with a loved one. This art project is self-paced, so after I show you how to make one, you can go ahead and make it on your own. And you want to use the supplies and materials that you have at your home, just like I gathered all the supplies and materials I have in mine. I collected paper, some white paper and construction paper, some scissors, a glue stick, and a pencil, and something I want to use for inspiration. So you can use a valuable object, such as a favorite stuffed animal, or a picture of someone or something, like a favorite cartoon character. I chose my son's teddy bear because I want to give him the paper mosaic when I'm done with it. Once you've gathered all your art materials, then you're ready to draw. First, you want to draw what you see. So for Teddy, I'm going to first draw his head and then work my way down. So his head. There, here he is. And I drew big so that I can fit small pieces of paper inside the image. Next, I'm going to cut out, or you can tear, small pieces of paper. I have construction paper, so I'm going to show you with this. First, you choose what color you need. Teddy is beige, so I chose yellow since that's the closest color I'm gonna get. I'm going to first fold down the middle of the paper the long way. And I'm going to keep folding down the middle so that I can get strips of paper like this. So that should be good. Or if you wanted to fold it one more to make it even smaller, you can. So like that. See that? Next, I'm going to unfold the whole paper, and I'm going to cut down the folds or creases to get long strips of paper. Now I'm going to cut small pieces of paper of my strip, and I could choose any shape I want. So I could do like rectangles or squares. I could also cut diagonally so that I'm cutting triangle shapes. It's really whatever shapes you want. Now that I have some small pieces of paper, I'm going to glue these into my drawing of Teddy. I'm going to glue them on and fit them together like a puzzle. For the background of your image, you can have your character or valuable object in any place that you'd like. My son wanted his Teddy to be on the grass with the sky in the background, so that's why I chose those colors, green and blue. I also got into some technique with the shapes that I cut out. For Teddy, I cut triangles and squares and very small pieces so that he could fit, these shapes can fit inside. I also, for the grass, I cut more like triangle shapes and long strips of them, skinny versions of them so that they can look like blades of grass. And then for the sky, I cut bigger triangle shapes because it's mostly a solid color. So this is my example, and I hope you get some inspiration from it. Now it's your turn to make a paper mosaic. Please take photos or a video of you talking about your art piece. You can post it on social media and tag us at Able Artswork, or you can email us at edelaPena@ableartswork.org. In your photo description or email or video, you can answer these questions. What object or picture did you use? What colors, shapes, or patterns did you use? Are there any special techniques, such as the shapes you chose or the way you cut? Please tell us how your experience went. Thank you so much for participating. I hope you enjoyed our online version of the L.E.A.F project. Take care. Goodbye.